So if I declare int a of 10, what it means? A of 10 is an array of 10 variables. 10, it can store up to 10 integer values, and the index of the array starts from 0 to what is the maximum size? Maximum size in this case 9, because I have declared array of 10. So the maximum size of the array, maximum elements, maximum index of the array is 9. So it can hold values from a of 0 to a of 1, a of 2, so on up to a of 9. So we'll see some more examples. How to declare? What is the valid declaration of an array? Let us say if I have a of 10, that means I want to have an array of elements which can hold 10 integer values. Similarly, I can as well declare b of 15. That means float b of 15. B is an array which can hold 15 elements of which data type? Float data type. Similarly, if I want to have a double array which can hold 25 elements. C is an array which can hold 25 elements of double type. Similarly, if I want to have a character array which holds 100 characters, if I want to have a character array which holds 100 elements, I have to declare character, name of the array, and size of the array is 100. And also you can declare as, let us say, if I declare int n is equivalent to 10. I declare int n is equal to 10. Now I want to have an array A of size n. You can as well declare like this. Whenever I declare an array, I should compulsorily mention what is the size of the array, whether it is integer array or float array or character array. It should be integer only, and we have to mention what is the size of the array. Now in the other case, if I have a variable n, I have declared n is equal to 10. I can as well declare int n is equal to 10 and int a of n. I can have a value which is declared earlier. Similarly, I can have a float array of b of n, and similarly I can as well have character array c of n into 100. Like this also you can have, but before declaring the array, the value n must be declared earlier, or otherwise you can as well declare with a hash define key. Hash define, let us say I have n, I want to have 100 before declaring the program, like void main. If outside the program we can have our own variables. Here I can declare like this also, in a of n. This also means I want to have an array of which can hold n elements. What is n value? N value is, we will get the n value from the value which I have defined outside the main. Similarly, I can as well declare float b of n. Either way is correct. Character c as n. Anything is valid. And of course, rest of the program is also there. So how to declare an array? You can declare an array just like int a of 10, float b of 15, double c of 25, character d of 100, or I can initialize the value to a variable, let us say in this case n, and I can have int a of n, float b of n, character c of n into 100. Or otherwise, you can have hash define n is 100. I am defining a value of 100, assigning a value of 100 constant value to a variable n, and I will use this value for the size of the array, int a of n, b of n, c of n. Okay, good. Till now, we have seen how to declare an array. Let us say int a of 10. So I have declared like just like previously మనం ఏం చేసాం int abc అన్నాం. That means I want to have three variables abc of integer type. Similarly, now I said int of a of 10. A of 10 means I want to have 10 integer values. ఇక్కడ ఈ కేసులో ఏం చేసాం, if I want to assign the values to the variables, I can say a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and c is equal to 30. This is one way of assigning values. What is the other way of assigning values? I can, at the time of declaration itself, I can assign int a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, sorry, int a is equal to 10 commas, b is equal to 20, and c is equal to 30. I can assign values like this. Or what is the other way? I declare three values a comma b comma c, and I'll ask user to enter the values of the variables a b c, and how to read the values percentage d percentage d percentage d. I can access the values as ampersand a, ampersand b, and ampersand c. So there are three ways of assigning values to the variables a b c. So similarly, in the case of arrays also, you can assign values. Let us say if I have a of 5 is the array name, I can declare like this. Or otherwise, if I want to assign values, I can have int a of 5 is equivalent to previous, while declaring normal values what we have declared, I can assign directly value to variable. Now if I want to assign values to the members of the array, compulsorily I should include in between open curly brace and close curly brace, and then I need to specify the values. Let us say if I want to assign values as 1 2 3 4 5, I can assign 1 2 3 4 5. Compulsorily I should include in between open and close curly brace, and I have to separate with a commas and semicolon. That means the meaning of this is I want to assign values a of 0 to 1, and a of 1 internal ga em jarugundante, internal ga it occupies, it takes the values as like this: a of 3 is equal to 4 and a of 4 is equal to 5. This is how internally it takes whenever I have declared int a of 5 is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is one way of assigning. Let us say I want to assign an array. I can also assign an array a, and at the time itself I can assign 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. If I write int a of empty space is equivalent to 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 6 7 8 9 10, internally it takes it as a of 10. It counts how many values you have assigned to the array, and a of 10 is equivalent to it. No, it writes as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So whether you declare like this is also valid and this is also valid.